the most important vote in the country. There's a very small window before our vote's not going to matter. These conferences won't matter, and us sitting here won't matter because illegal immigration, if you're looking at the numbers, every new birth in this country, 60% of all new births are Hispanic Americans, and the Democrats are about, you're saying, let me get to the point. I'm going to tell you what's wrong with it. I say illegal is the new black because it's true, and there's a reason why they're advocating for open borders. Right now, our vote means a lot, but new.
She said illegals are the new blacks. Who give a damn? Who give a damn? Because first and foremost, we are not black. First and foremost, let all them come. That's part of prophecy. Okay? Because the so-called blacks, the Jews, the Israelites can't be replaced. We not black. Okay? I want to start off by saying I give all honor and glory to Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, Barakatai, the Hawada for the Rakak Wadash, the Hawada for our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Yaquab, the Hawada for Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the men of Yashavala, the men of David, the 144,000, the hopeful elect that's out in the highways and the byways doing this work in sincerity and in truth, presenting their bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Amashiach Barakatai, the Howard for the Yaikwat and the children of Yashavala, Shalom, the Howard once again for King David, who will rule well under Yahweh Shai, the 12 apostles, the 144,000, which is the government of the new Jerusalem, the new Yahshua. Okay, this is a Meek Search report. I'm going to flow through the Rakak Wadash, and I give all honor and glory once again to Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Mashabakta. You have Candace on talking about we being replaced, that the so-called blacks, she say the black, we ain't black. The hell with that. The hell with blacks, we ain't blacks. Okay? And if you wicked niggas want to continue to call yourself black and be wicked and be evil and identify as being evil, being void alike, being wicked, being grateful for what the Edomites call you, what the so-called white man have called you, so be it. Okay? All right? We don't give a damn about this place. The borders are open because the Most High, Jeremiah prophesied that the borders would be open. Okay? All right. Thus said Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach. So they open border because the Most High say Babylon will have open borders. Okay? Thus said Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach. Okay? All right? So we don't give a damn what you 2/3 are doing. Y'all can cleave here to America. Y'all can cleave to the daughter of Babylon. Cleave to this whore. Okay, but just know you're going to get that fire in World War III. You're going to melt. The Most High going to melt you the hell on up. Okay? Because you trust in the shadow of Egypt. And you have made America your place of rest. Okay? All right, you wicked ninjas have made this place your place of rest. All right? So it's time for you to get that judgment from Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, let's continue on with it. I'm going to be rude in this video. I'm going to be rude in this one. Okay? All right, I'm going to be rude in speech. I'm letting it be known already. I'm going to be rude in speech, Israel, so if you don't like it, you can keep it pushing. This ain't Sunday school. This ain't church. This ain't Pastor Pork Chop. This ain't the Chapel of Love. Okay, I'm going to be rude in speech, and if you don't like it, you can kick rocks. Because we do these lessons for the elect of Yashavala. We do these videos for the house of King David, the third tabernacle that's being built here in the daughter of Babylon, and where we've been scattered in the four corners and the four winds of the earth, right? We do this for the elect of Yasharallah. Okay, 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 6. But though I be rude in speech, so Apostle Paul, so though he be rude in speech, we ain't here to spare you feeling, Israel. We here to come, thus said Yahweh Bashmi Awashai. We ain't here, we ain't soft. We come, thus said Yahweh Bashmi Awashai. But though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge, you see? Yet not in the knowledge of Yahweh Bashmi Awashai. But we have been truly made manifest among you in all things. You see? All right. So, like I say, I'm gonna be rude in speech. All right. Okay. So let's continue on with this clip because our people is trusting in oppression. Let's get that right quick before, because I'm gonna bring a few precepts in this lesson. Okay, our people is trust in oppression. They trusting in Esau, worrying about being replaced. Who gives a damn? You can't replace a nation of people. Okay, the Most High say in the book of Isaiah 30 and 12, wherefore thus said the Holy One of Yasharallah, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression. You see, 2/3 of you Israelites, 2/3 of y'all trust in oppression. Trusting and y'all stay there on the Most High say. And perverseness. This place is perverse. The Most High say in the book of Isaiah, I believe 19 and 13 or 14, he will what? Mingle a perverse spirit here. Let's get that too. And stay there on. Okay? Let's be repetitive. Let's read that again. Because our people is trusting. Let's give some understanding. I'm ready. I'm mad. I'm everything in this one. Okay? All right? I'm mad at 2/3 of you Israelites who don't want to turn to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. Okay? But the Most High got something for you. The Most High say in Isaiah 30 and 1, woe to the rebellious children, you see? Because you so-called blacks, y'all love that word black. Y'all in love with calling yourself black. I'm tired of that black shit. The Most High gonna melt y'all the hell up. Rebellious children, said the Elohim, Yahweh Shai, that take counsel, but not of me. See, y'all not taking counsel of the Most High. Y'all take counsel of these damn wicked ass pastors, these homosexual pastors. You see, these dogs that can't bark. Y'all take counsel of Esau and his government. His mayor voting for one mayor, voting for another damn mayor. One corrupt mayor, then you're going to vote for another one. Because they got to follow orders any damn way. They don't work for you, Israel. They work for the PTB, the powers that be, right? They don't call no shot. These governors don't call no shot. The damn president, Sleepy Joe, don't call no shot. It's all controlled by the powers that be. And that cover with a covering, but not in my spirit. You see how people, they spirit is voting. They didn't make this, they place a rest. But not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. You see? Because our people, they add sin to sin. Nothing but iniquities. They don't want to serve the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They don't want to rehearse the righteous acts and keep the law, statutes, commandments, and judgment to the best of their ability. They don't want to rehearse them. That walk to go down into Egypt. And Egypt is America. House of bondage, house of captivity, house of slavery, house of horrors. And our people trust in captivity. They trust being oppressed. They trust in oppression. They trust in this system, this beast system, this Rome system. They trust in the beast system. and have not asked at my mouth. Y'all ain't asking us no questions. Y'all not saying what should we be doing, how to live righteous in the daughter of Babylon. Our people don't have no questions. They got the answers, but they steady effing up, right? Breaking all the law, living wicked here in the daughter of Babylon. Just being a ninja and a ninja here in the daughter of Babylon, and where we've been scattered in the four corners of the four winds of the earth. Our people don't want to serve Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. They want to serve Christ, the so-called white man, Cristo Blanco. You see? Zeusio. Caesar Borgia, right? And religion. They want that bullshit. You see, that's what's going on. The Most High said that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth. You ain't asking the prophets what to do. You ain't asking the apostles, the meek servants, the men of King David. You're not asking us what to do, Israel, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh. You see, because they trust in Pharaoh. They trust in Esau. Esau is the new Pharaoh because America is spiritual Egypt. And who control America? Esau Edom. So he would be the new Pharaoh. Apostle Paul told you that in the book of Romans chapter 9. And to the trust in the shadow of Egypt. The Most High said, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame. America and Esau will be your shame, Israel. That's what the Most High say. You agree or you disagree? And the trust in the shadow of Egypt, you're confused. That's why people are confused. They don't know what the hell to do. 2 years ago, they was going crazy for Joe Biden. When Joe Biden won, they was throwing confetti, popping confetti, champagne. They were getting drunk. They were so happy. Facebook was going crazy when Creepy Joe won. Now they want Donald Trump back. That's confusion. Our people don't know what the hell they want to do. That's why the Most High said Egypt is your confusion. That's why the Most High say what he say. All right, so let's go back to this clip. Let's check out this clip and see what Candace Owens and these jokers, these Pastor Pork Chops is talking about. Y'all hear them all day, every day.
Births of Black Americans have stagnated. The population growth within Black America has stagnated. So the things that I pay attention to are the numbers. I pay attention to the birth rates in this country, which is why I'm pro putting something down to stop illegal immigration.
There are still some Black people who have not awakened to the fact that we are being replaced. Black people are being replaced. And yes, Candace Owens was right when she said that about 5 years ago. Black people are being replaced by the illegal.
We ain't being replaced, and it ain't no end of us neither. Let's go to Ecclesiastes 4:16. We ain't being replaced. Okay? And once again, who give a damn what's going on in Babylon? Our kingdom is not of this world. This Esau and these heathens set up. And 2/3 of you Israelites. That's why y'all complaining. Y'all feeling hurt. You hurt. You see, they complaining about being replaced because they hurt. They have sold their soul to Esau. And it ain't working out for them. We're going to get that too in the scripture. They hurt. They feeling betrayed by their lover Esau. There is no end of all the people. We can't be replaced. We will never be replaced, even of all that been before them. You see? They also that come after shall not rejoice in him. You see? Y'all not rejoicing. See, y'all came back on the scene just for y'all judgment. You see, 2/3 of the Israelites never rejoice in Yahweh or Yahweh Shai. That's why the Most High said when y'all come back on the scene through the regeneration, you ain't gonna rejoice again. You see, in him, the him is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Surely this also is vanity and vexation of spirit. Because you see what's going on. Our people hurt. They hurt because Esau is not showing them no love. So they feeling replaced. They feeling betrayal by Esau. That's what's going on, Israel. The Most High say in the book of Sirach, chapter 41, verse 7, the children will complain of an ungodly father, you see, because their father is Esau, as it says in John 8:44. Yahweh told the Jews, which is the so-called blacks, the so-called African Americans. Yahweh told the Jews in the book of John 8:44, he said, ye are your father the devil. So Yahweh called Esau the father of the Jews, of the 2/3, because Rome was in rulership at the time, and the Romans were the Edomites. He telling these Jews that don't accept him, the 2/3, these wicked Jews, these wicked Israelites, y'all just like y'all father the devil, Esau Edom. And what Jake and they doing in this clip, they complaining about being replaced. So they hurt because they saying, Mr. White Man, why you doing this like this? Why you doing this to us? We did everything you told us to do. We sold our soul. We pledged to you in our sororities, through our fraternities. We made an oath with you. We made a covenant with you. We took a pledge to you. And why you doing this like this? Why you letting all these illegals come in and take our jobs and replace us? You see, they complaining because they hurt. They not crying to Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. They crying to they father the devil, you see? The Most High say the children will complain of an ungodly father because they shall be a reproach for his sake. And that's what's happening in this clip. You see, you supposed to cry to Yahweh. See, we crying to Yahweh. We doing what the Most High command us to do. Let's get that. 2 Chronicles 7:14. See, we crying to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. We ain't crying to Esau. We crying to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai Mashiach, right? The house of David gonna cry to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. The Most High say, if my people, talking about the Israelites, Yasharallah, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans with Indian, Taino, Negro descent, by the pedigree, by the seed of your father, right? Numbers chapter 1, verse 18. And where we've been scattered in the four corners of the four winds of the earth. He said, if my people, which are called by my name, you see, Yasharallah, Prince of the power with Yahweh, Genesis 32:28, shall humble themselves. You see, our people don't want to humble themselves because they walk in their great pride. You see what's wrong with these 2/3? They walking in pride. They have learned from Esau. Okay, so pride have deceived these 2/3. They walking in pride. How they gonna humble themselves and pray and seek my face? They don't want to seek Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. They don't want to seek the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They don't want to seek that power. They don't want to seek their power. They want to seek Esau and take counsel of him. That's why the Most High say, woe to the rebellious children, destruction to the rebellious children. Talking about the Israelites, the 2/3 club, right? And seek my face. They ain't seeking his face. And turn from their wicked way. They don't want to turn from their wicked ways. Our people want to continue adding sin to sin to sin. They don't want to turn from their wicked ways. They want to do thy will. They want to do thus Esau Edom. You see, that's what's going on. Then will I hear from heaven. You see, if they would turn to Yahweh, call his name, seek his face by rehearsing the righteous acts, as it says in Judges 5:11, in the place of drawing water. They don't want to do that. Oh, no. We don't believe in the book. We don't believe in Yahweh Shai cracking the sky, the chariots. See, they don't believe that. They don't have no faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. They say, what good is it to serve him? Right? When you read Malachi 3:14, I believe. What good is it to serve the Most High? What good is it? What profit is it? We rather take our chances with Esau Edom. We'll take our chances with America. We'll take our chances with Donald Trump. We'll take our chances with Joe Biden. You see, that's what's going on. Then I will hear from heaven, and I will forgive their sin and will heal their land. That's what's going on, Yasharala. We making it make sense. You just ain't getting it. Let's continue on with the clip.
Replaced by the illegal aliens, the illegal immigrants that are coming in from the southern border. I just heard a report. Now they're coming in from the northern border. It is an invasion that's happening. But yet, a lot of black people are still ignorant to the fact that there is a plan in place to replace black people. It's twofold. It's a two-pronged plan. The first plan is to convince black people to sacrifice their future, to abort their future. That's why you have all of these politicians running around, speaking to black churches, going to black facilities, going to black colleges, talking.
And they doing that, Esau Edom doing that because these pastors are nothing but agents. They are nothing but 501c3 agents. You see, they made that covenant with Esau. Okay? All right? So that's why he's going to the, okay, to set the agenda. Okay? That's what's going on, Yasharali. You better get it. First Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 11. The Most High said, in those days went out of Israel wicked men, these pastors. That's why you say they go into the black churches. All these quote unquote black mayors, black governors, black politicians, congressmen, senators, all that work with Esau Edom. Okay? These churches, these groves, these chapels of love, they all work with the Edomites. And I'm reading it to you out of the book of the law. In those days went out of Israel wicked men and women. The Bible addressed the men because the Most High addressed the man because the man is order. The man is over the woman. It's order. The Most High do everything in decency and order. But that go for you Israelite women, you so-called black women, so-called Latina women with Indian title legal descent, Puerto Rican, Boricua, so forth, so on the 12 tribes. That go for you women as well. The Bible just written in the masculinity form because the Most High addressed the men. It's order. It's Yahweh Shai, the husband and the wife and the children. The Most High do everything in order. Let's be repetitive. In those days when they're out of Israel, Yasharallah, wicked men who persuaded many. Your Jesse Jacksons, your MLKs, your TD Jakes, your Creflo Dollar. We can go on and on and on with it. But that's the wicked men out of Israel saying, let us go and make that covenant. That's all the fraternity is all about. Them making a covenant with Greece and Rome, the Edomites, the Idumeans. That's what it's all about. Because they don't trust in Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, right? They wanted the good life. Let us go and make a covenant with the heathen. The heathen talking about the Edomites, the Grecians, the Romans that are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow. You see, so this device pleased them well. Okay, that's what's going on, Israel. There's a lot of meat in this one. You better get it.
Talking about reproductive rights, talking about women's health issues, when knowing that the issue they're talking about has nothing to do with reproduction, has nothing to do with health. And secondly, they are encouraging these people to come in from all over the world in order to allow them to vote. These people can't vote yet, but eventually, just mark my words, they will pass bills that will allow these people to vote in federal elections. They will. They will circumvent the laws somehow to allow these people to vote. But I'm glad to...
Who gives a damn once again? See, Jake and them should be rejoicing at what's going on. See, but when you made this your place of rest, you can't rejoice because you got great admiration for America, great hope. This is the end all be all for you, right? See, seeing all this, we excited. This is an exciting time when you know what's going on. The Most High said in the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 10, arise ye and depart, talking to the Israelites. For this is not your rest. America is not your rest. So who gives a damn who coming in, whatever they doing? This is part of prophecy. This is the will of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. This is the will of Abba Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. This is the collapse of an empire. This is the end of Esau's kingdom. You seeing the end of an empire. What part you ain't getting? That's why the Most High say depart. Depart mean to come up out of her ways, come up out of her philosophies, come up out of her ideology, and turn to Yahweh, repent, and be therefore converted. That's what the Most High, that's what Micah is saying. He's saying depart. This ain't it for us. We got a kingdom that await us. But if you don't have faith and believe that, you're going to catch that fire in World War III. You ain't going to make it because you're not going to repent. You're not going to be therefore converted. You're not going to call on the true name of the Heavenly Father Yahweh and His only begotten Son Yahweh Shai. And you're not going to keep the law, statutes, commandments, and judgments. You're not going to rehearse the righteous acts. You're not going to depart. You're going to trust in the shadow of Egypt, and it's going to be your shame. It's going to be your confusion. You're going to trust in this whore, the daughter of Babylon. You're going to walk in falsehood. That's what's going on. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. America is not your rest. Because it is polluted, because the daughter of Babylon is polluted. Spiritual Egypt is polluted. Nineveh is polluted. Assyria is polluted. Samaria is polluted. Rome is polluted. Greece is polluted. It shall destroy you. You see, 2/3 of the Israelites gonna be destroyed. The black history, but wicked history, but we're not black. Black means void of light, void of the law, statutes, commandments, and judgment, void of understanding, wicked, evil, dirty. Who want to associate with that? Even with a sword of destruction. Okay, the Most High say, if a man walking in the spirit of falsehood, you see, the people in this clip and you Israelites that's not taking heed to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua and hearkening to the voice of the Elohim, you walking in the spirit of falsehood. Do lie, you see? Saying, I will prophesy unto thee of wine and of strong drink. He should even be the prophet of this people. You see, our people, what they do is they cleave to these men with sensational words. Our people is heavy in sensationalism. Men with smooth words, very articulate. Okay. Our people want to hear smooth things, as it said Isaiah 30 and verse 10. They don't want to hear the words of Yahweh Bashar. They don't want it to be broken down the way we coming out with it. They want to hear, it's okay, Jesus love you, God is love. It's going to be all right, brother. It's going to be all right, sister. You see, they want to hear folly and foolishness. Things that can't profit them in the day of judgment. Things that have nothing to do with their salvation. Let's continue on with that clip.
You see, there's one man of God that does recognize what is going on. That's Bishop Patrick Wooden. Let's hear.
He called this man a man of God. You see, a man of Satan. Okay? Because this man is not barking. We're going to continue to play the clip.
What he has to say.
I'm worried about the black future. See,
You don't have to worry about the black future. I'm going to give him a preview of the black future. Because if you could continue to call yourself black and live like you're black and continue to live wicked, knowing you're an Israelite, well, I could give you this a short what was going to happen to you. Let's go to the book of Zechariah 13 and verse 8. The Most High said, and it shall come to pass. It's going to happen, Israel. Thus said Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach. He says it's going to come to pass that in all the land, and Israel's in the land of America, the land of the north, and where we've been scattered in the four corners of the earth, because America is the ends of the earth. America is known as the ends of the earth. The fourth hemisphere, the new world, you see, Arcerit, when no man dwelleth, right? The good old USA, right? And it shall come to pass that in all the land, said the Elohim, Yahweh Bashar, 2 parts, 2/3, therein shall be cut off and die. But the third shall be left therein. So this was going to happen to you, Yashavada. You're going to catch the fire. You're going to catch them nuclear continental ballistic missiles in World War III, in that third war. The Most High say in the book of Zechariah 14 and 12, and this shall be the plague. The plague is a judgment wherewith the Elohim will smite all the people that have fought against Yahshua. He said their flesh shall consume away. Sound like nuclear radiation missiles to me. It sounds like some thermal nuclear is going on here. He said their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. They show you that in the movie The Terminator 2. Sarah Connor was holding the fence in Los Angeles. And when the nukes went off, she melted on the fence. Sure looked like World War III to me. And their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Sound like you're gonna be getting milk to me. You don't want to be here for that, Israel. You don't want to be here for that. The Most High said, 1 Peter 4:17, for the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Elohim Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai? What you think gonna happen to you 2/3 that obey not the gospel? That want to get down with this vote. College. This. Trusting in everything but Abba Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Trusting in your money, trusting in your stock portfolio, trusting in your careers, trusting in your gold and silver, trusting in your bitcoins. You see, trusting in everything but the law, statutes, commandments, and judgments and testimonies. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, if the house of David scarcely be saved, beamed up on them chariots in the blast of World War III, if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? You see? That's what we wanted, Israel. We warning, man. We are warning. The Most High got us on rucket warning. Sounding the alarm, blowing the trumpet. It's on rucket. The angels recording everything we do. The angels is recording. Proverbs 15:3. The eyes of the Elohim is in every place, beholding the good and the evil. You ain't gonna make it.
There are things that's going on in the world today that lets me know that what is in jeopardy is not our history.
Hi everyone, Mark Barden here at San Diego.
Salakia Yashavala, they got this.
On December 14th,
This commercial.
2012, my son.
Our problem is we've learned nothing from our storied and august history. We have come a long way.
We ain't come a long way, Israel. Don't let them put you to sleep. See, because they fighting for equality. We don't want equality. We want the kingdom. We want next. We ain't come from a long way. We still in captivity yet this day. You still punch in, you still punch out. Esau is still ruling the world. So you ain't came from a long way. We still in captivity. That's not coming from a long way to me. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity. So we ain't came from a long way. We still in captivity. We still here, catching hell. Where thou hast scattered us for a reproach, we still a reproach and a curse to be subject to payment. You still punch in and punch out for the Edomites. You still pay a mortgage. You still pay rent. You still pay a light bill and a water bill. You still pay insurance. You still pay a food bill, a phone bill, a gas bill, a car note. You still subject to payments, Israel. You still going to Esau and these heathens and want of all things. We are not ruling on the earth. We ain't came from a long way. We still in captivity yet this day. Yahushua haven't returned yet. According to all the iniquity of our fathers, which departed from the Elohim Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. So the Most High say, hear Yashavala, the commandments of life, and give ear. It's time to give ear. Because if you keep trusting in these men, these dogs that don't bark, these pastors, and these chapels of love, you ain't gonna make it. You still calling yourself black and void of light, you ain't gonna make it. And give ear to understand wisdom. It's time to understand wisdom. We giving the wisdom. We coming out, thus said Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. We coming out with the precept. You see? We coming, there's so much precepts I want to bring out. Can't bring them all out. They in my head, but can't bring them all out. Because there's so much to say. When you watch these wicked Israelites that's worrying about being replaced. For the commandment is a lamp and the law is light. But when you say you're black and identify with black culture, where you void of light, you don't have the commandment. You're not that lamp. You're not letting your light so shine before men, as it said in Matthew 5:16. If you identify with the black culture, the wicked culture, the evil culture, the dirty culture, the void of light culture, because black means void of light. And the light is the knowledge and wisdom and understanding of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, of the book of the law. And it reproves of instruction or the way of life. This is life. Acknowledging you are Israelite, acknowledging the law, statutes, commandments, and judgments, acknowledging these prophecies that's befalling Babylon, acknowledging the Heavenly Father, the great King, Yahweh, Abba Yahweh, and his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ and intentionally call Jesus Christ, who sit at the right hand of the Father, who's coming back in his chariots and his clouds as a whirlwind, to render his anger with flames of rebuke upon this place, as it says in Isaiah 66:15. Because these pastors, they don't bark. They're not going to bark, Israel. They're not going to warn you, Israel. These pastors, they don't bark. The Most High did told you, these men don't bark. They greedy dogs. They don't bark. They greedy dogs. The Most High saying in Isaiah 56:10, his watchmen are blind. You see this man, this pastor, he's blind. He's a blind watchman. They are all ignorant, mean not knowing. They're not knowing of the law, statutes, commandments, and judgment. They're not knowing of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. They're not knowing of the prophecies. They are all dumb dogs. They some dumb dogs. They got a muzzle. That's why they can't bark, because they got a muzzle. Up under that 501c3, they got a muzzle, so they can't bark. They're not barking. They sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. You see? Yea, they are a greedy dog. Oh, they just want that money, them collection plates. Get that money, that tithe offering. They don't believe in the law, but they come out with Malachi 3:10. When a man rob God, yet he have robbed me what? And tithes and offering. But they don't believe in the law. They say we don't got to keep the law no more. But they go to the law when it comes to tithe and offering, 10%. Where they do that at? That's the hypocrisy with these pastor pork chops. Yeah, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough. They can't have enough money, fame, and fortune here in America, and where we've been scattered in the four quarters of the earth. Have enough. And they are shepherds that cannot understand. They don't know this truth. These chapels of love, these pastors in these churches, they don't have the truth. They don't have the knowledge and wisdom and understanding, because they don't fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. As it says in Proverbs 1:11-10, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. That's how you understand the Bible. If you don't fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, how you going to have wisdom and a good understanding of the Bible? They all look to their own way. They look to their own way, Israel. They got their own thing. They heavy D. We got our own thing. They heavy D in the boys. They got their own thing, man. They doing their own thing. Every one of his game for his quarter. That's what's going on, Israel. That's what's going on. Ain't gonna be much longer. Either you gonna get it or you ain't gonna make it.
That is so true. I made a previous video talking about how people want to use Black History Month as a Black Grievance Month. That's not how it was when I was growing up. Black history was a time to reflect upon our august history, as Bishop Wooden puts it, to reflect on the achievements made in the midst of real segregation.
See, segregation. This is a bug out Jake. See, he trusts in man. He trusts in the shadow of Egypt, and he's cursed. They both curse, and I'm gonna close out. They both curse because they trust in the shadow of Egypt. They have made. I want to get before I get. I want to get Jeremiah 2:14 right quick. The Most High say, "This man is a weak man. He's weak. He's weak. He's weak-minded." See, men like that talk like that. Israelite men that talk like them, they weak-minded. The Most High saying in Jeremiah 2:14, is Israel a servant? He's a servant. He don't mind being a servant to Esau Edom. You see, is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? This man that's talking, he's spoiled. He's spoiled. They spoil. Even Esau letting all the quote-unquote migrants come in, they complained, but he's still in love with Massa. Okay? Let's get the book of Ezekiel. Let's go to Ezekiel. See, he weak-minded. He weak. He hurt and he weak. They weak. They weak for Esau. They weak for USA. Ezekiel 16:26. Thou hast also committed fornication with the Egyptians, with the Americans. Talking about the Israelites. The Messiah say how they committed fornication with the Americans, because America is spiritual Egypt, right? Revelation 11:8. So that would make the Americans what? Egyptians of America is spiritual Egypt. That would make her citizens the Egyptians. Thy neighbors great of flesh and has increased in thy whoredom. That's all Jake is. They spiritual fornicating because they have gotten bed with this whore and forgot about Yahweh Shai. They don't want to turn back to their first love to provoke me to anger. Behold, therefore I have stretched out my hand over thee and have diminished thy ordinary food. That's why you got, you want to stay in a place where the Most High have diminished our ordinary food, because all they got here is what? GMOs, clothes, lab meat. You see, everything is processed, everything is fake. It's defiled bread, as it say in Ezekiel 4:13, and deliver thee unto the will of them that hate thee. These Edomites hate us. These Moabites hate us. These Ishmaelites hate us. These Ammonites hate us. All these nations, they hate us. The daughters of the Philistines, which are ashamed of the lewd way. The Moses said, thou hast played the whore also with the Assyrians, the Americans, because thou wast unsatiable. You see, they wouldn't satisfy. See, Jake never be satisfied. They're not satisfied. Even though they sold their soul to Esau, they still complain to an ungodly father. They did all that. They didn't, what they say, be all you can be. They didn't been all they can be here in the daughter of Babylon. They have done everything the so-called white man have told them to do to get the American dream. And it still ain't working out. Yea, thou hast played the harlot with them, you see, with the Americans, with Esau Edom and these heathens. And yet couldst not be satisfied. They still ain't satisfied. They didn't sow their soul. They didn't join fraternities, sororities, Greek living, then got geeked up. They geeked up here in Babylon, then did everything that was required of them to be evil and wicked, and they still not satisfied. Thou hast moreover multiplied our fornications, the Most High say, in the land of Canaan unto Chaldea, and yet thou was not satisfied with it. Still they say, how weak is thy heart? And there you go. That's what I wanted. My point was in verse 30. They weak-minded, because your mind, your heart is your mind. The Most High say, how weak is thy heart? That's he calling you weak-minded. You weak-minded, said the Elohim Yahweh of hosts. Seeing thou doest all things, the work of an imperious, whorish woman. You did everything that America did ask you to do. You didn't got down with the alphabet agenda. You didn't been sluts. Our women are nothing but sluts and whores. These days, if you a man, you rather between a whorish woman and a T-bone steak in the grocery market, you rather get a T-bone steak and make a brown gravy than get these Israelite women that's out there. They ain't nothing but whores. They everybody property. They didn't been ran through. They didn't profane their temple. These Israelite men, part of the alphabet agenda. You see? So they did everything that Esau and these heathens do, and they still ain't satisfied. That's why they complaining about open borders and being replaced. See? So Yasharal, I hope that this lesson was edification and exaltation, giving all honor and glory to Abba Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, Mashiach, Shalom.
In the midst of real oppression, the achievements that were made by black people, but yet that is being denigrated. And you want to know why? Because they don't want black people to know their history, to know that the people are resilient, that despite all the obstacles that they faced, they had a confidence in God Almighty that they will overcome.
The story of the black race in this country is one of triumph and tragedy. Amen. When we were brought here, we weren't welcome. The Statue of Liberty wasn't built for us. We were not welcome. And no one expected us to last. We were brought here for free labor, to be slaves. We weren't even considered as human beings. But God blessed us. And God kept us. And look at where we are today. We're everywhere.